to look?
I couldn't reach on the radio.
Let's take a look.
Oh, this way here.
Today's what, A, B, C, or D?
Nothing moving. Nothing moving. These are screens you've never seen before. These are a third size, which are the outdoor screens, which are over here
Yeah,
and here.
I see him. Let's climb up here. Check.
Two. Check. One, two.
I remember this. Well, it's pretty good. I mean, I thought we'd have more problems with the outdoor.
Not really, just a couple things. First, nothing moving, and that's about it. And no cantilever, but that's the only thing that's changed. The full lighting rig's up.
Oh, because of the weight, we couldn't put the cantilever?
Not the weight. We didn't think it would fit. And once we got all the points in, then we realized it would fit, and then it was too late to put it up. So, a mistake on my part there.
Well, next time. We get it.
But other than that, everything's in.
Great. Boy, I'm going to be real close. That's great. We'll be close. Those side seats.
No barricade.
No barricade.
I
Hear that?
We should.
I don't think you need it. Do
No,
you?
we'll be. You know, it's funny. When we have a barricade, it forces people to come up. When you don't have one, they get timid and they stay there.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think we'll have a problem. This is as close as I'm
Yeah,
going to
but
be to everybody I think that I've been on this whole tour.
The worst thing that can happen is they can give you underwear.
Dressing rooms up there upstairs, right?
You know, I'm going to tell them to start throwing
well.
bras and panties so at least I can use the thing.
I bet you get a tongue thrown up there.
I don't know. But
Well, now it's out of control.
it's out of
Because
control
now-
after tonight.
Because they're throwing underwear to me.
We got a pair at the Tonight Show.
It's just a brief note.
I'll say no more about that.
No, but you know what happens is that now that everybody heard about it, now they do it even just, in jest.
Well, now it's been on Carson, so
So what time is it?
3 o'clock. We'd come early today, so it made things a little different. Actually, it gave us a little more time than we normally have. We normally show up at like 5 o'clock. The crew's then ready for us. We do sound check. She doesn't. She'll do her a few interviews, and then we'll go through the ticket process. I need for you to call and find out what kind of other tickets we have other than the 50 tickets that I have. Can you call the box office and find out what's... There's 75 other ones? 75 total? I have 50 in my hand.
You want some lawn seats?
I need tickets with price on them and not comp seats. You have the media stuff? Is this all your media? Yeah, and we'll just put them in there because you'll have to put COD on them, and they'll have to pick them up, and they'll have to pay cash for them. That is a COD. The ones marked comped are just comped. The rest of them we will collect money on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And then.
There should be 48 tickets here. But you need to check them out.
Okay.
3, 4. Just count them. You got 30 lawn seats coming if we need any more as a protection. If not, we'll put them back in the system.
Okay.
Also, with all your list here,
Right.
take your list, put it on there, and put the after show passes in the envelope. All right?
Okay.
My day started this morning at 7 o'clock, and it will finish about 4 o'clock this morning. And it goes through every gambit from, making sure that she has her clothes, to making sure the wardrobe gets on the bus, that the band who is in a different hotel gets here from one spot, making sure that I get 8 airplane flights that have got to go back to Los Angeles, making sure that all the press that are supposed to be here get here. And then there's part of that that's just kind of slapping guys on the back and saying thank you, and that really takes up a lot of the time, and that's a very important part of it.
John's not here. I don't believe her. Let's do a sound check without him.
He was coming in the bus.
He said, "Oh, I'll get there. It's close." And I said, "John, we got here now because of the traffic."
Mr. DeFora is not here. We will proceed without him.
The rehearsal part of it is what I love, And then once you're in performance, it's more like you train. And once you're in performing, you're on the train and it goes, It's kind of unstoppable. But when you're in rehearsal, you can change things. It's relaxed. I love that. Yes. Chanel.
There we go.
Music to me has been my life since I was 3 years old. I started singing when I was talking practically, and it was always my personal love and an emotional release for me. And I used to sing for myself in my room with my guitar. It's just my way of getting things out. And by the time it was about seven months after the accident, I saw my body coming back, then my goal shifted from just walking to being back on stage because I was feeling so good. And what would signal to me that I was back to normal was to resume my life, and my life was performing. So I really set that as a goal, and I thought, great, at least in some way people will see that, you know, you get your life back together and you go on, you know. And I thought if I could be in that way inspirational to some people that are going through a rough time, I thought that would be perfect.
Behind the scenes.
Watch this week.
Behind the scenes.
The Women's Tennis Tour.
And I'm much more comfortable when there's a camera on me. Match point.
Behind the Scenes, E's weekly half-hour series. It's like being there, only better. Friday, August 30th, 10:30 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on E!
What do you know? In a blind test, women like new advanced formula Agree shampoo.
Behind the scenes.
We're what, second cousins? But we grew up together because when he was a little baby, he used to live in an apartment that my grandma had in her house, and I lived with my grandma for a couple of years too. For me, it's great because my sister used to be my assistant on the road, but now she's my office manager. And it's great to have some family out on the road. Usually we'll start doing makeup around 7 o'clock when it's not an early show, or 6, we try for 6:30, but the latest we can start is 7 o'clock to be ready by 8:45 that I'm on. And of course, we had to one day do it in an hour. That was the quickest we've ever done it. Today's an early show, so we gotta be more ready. All right, Mr. Man, let me stretch. I stretch, you know, make sure I'm limber before. You get that adrenaline rush, which feels like, you know, like butterflies, but that goes away as soon as I step on the stage. I wear ear monitors, so once they're on, all I'm hearing is what's going on out there. They actually custom made them. The guy that made hearing aids, they came, they measured my ear, they put, you know, they weigh nothing. They have a hole so I can hear what's going on. But my head, this is my monitor system right here, and it's wired. The remote transmitter that's right here. And that way, wherever I go on stage, I hear perfectly. If you tune it in to a radio on my frequency, you'll hear my exact mix right in the audience. Are they ready? Right before I get on the stage, we're kind of backstage waiting. Those are the toughest minutes. I think about my grandma a lot right before then, because she was the one person that always wanted me to be a singer, and she always tried her best, and she'd bring people over the house to listen to me sing, and I'd go, Grandma, you know, you're crazy. I'm never going to be a performer. I'm too shy. She'd go, it's, you know, that's what you're meant to be. And she passed away in 1985, and I feel her very close to me. So usually every night before the show, I'll think about her and say, well, you know, I know you're with me, so help me out.
Here we go.
Get on your feet. Get on your feet. Get up and make it happen. Get on your feet.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes.